It's Wednesday afternoon and time for us to turn our attention to legal matters here on 12 News. This is part of our commitment to putting Southeast Texas first. We ask the judge and get answers to some of your legal questions. We are joined this afternoon by Judge Randy Shelton from the 279th District Court in Jefferson County. Judge, how are things?
Oh, good, Jordan, good.
Good. Glad to hear that. Midweek here on a holiday week. Let's get right to it. This first question from a 12 News viewer who wrote in saying, can I refuse to take an apartment that's, quote, nasty and molded? They say they signed the lease before seeing the apartment. What are the rules on this?
We get a lot of questions about apartments, don't we, Jordan?
We do.
But first of all, before ask the manager if you can get another apartment. Read the lease. What does it say about the condition of the apartment? I would take photographs. Next, notify the landlord or the manager about the problems in writing. Generally, the manager has 7 days to correct the problem, but if the repairs aren't made by then you can take additional action. You can terminate your lease and get your deposit back. You can repair the problems yourself and deduct it from your rent, or you can go to court and get a court order for the repairs to be made. Before you do any of those, you really should consult with an attorney, and you can also go to the Texas Attorney General website and read more about renters' rights.
Yeah, frustrating. Clearly, the person signed wasn't here in Southeast Texas, shows up and now gets this.
Yeah.
All right. The second question, this viewer says, is it customary for a lawyer to not keep you informed? She says a lawyer has had her case for over a year and has never heard anything. She's not even sure if the case is still going on. Judge, I followed up, and she says this involves a fall at a department store.
Yeah, the personal injury cases just sometimes take a long time to resolve. So, but no, that's not customary. The Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct for attorneys, it says that a lawyer shall keep a client reasonably informed about the status of their case and promptly comply with reasonable requests for information. So, again, if you just don't have any success getting a hold of the attorney, you can contact the Bar Association office. They have a process to try to help resolve attorney-client conflicts like this one.
Okay, let's get to the third question. This from a viewer who says, is it possible for a couple to share a lawyer during a divorce case? What happens if we agree to share and then we start arguing over things like assets?
Yeah, that's probably not really a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it, and basically for the reasons that that our viewer gave. The rules of the Texas rules of professional conduct say that if there's a conflict of interest, an attorney shall not represent opposing parties to the same litigation. There's all kinds of exceptions to that, but that's a good rule. And again, you don't want to get in a position where both of you are counting on the same person, but you kind of put him or her in a situation of trying to, just like it says in the Bible, trying to serve two masters.
I mean, it almost seems like you'd be able to save money on the front end, but at the end, you may end up costing yourselves more.
Yeah, that's true. It's just very difficult for an attorney to juggle something like that.
Makes sense. Judge, good to see you. We appreciate you.
Good to see you too.
Friends, if you've got questions for Ask the Judge, go to 12newsnow.com/askthejudge, and there's a form to fill out right there.